So here's the situation. You're in Q4 planning for Melody Stream, your music streaming app. Leadership has given you conflicting signals. The company OKR is to improve user retention, but your CEO keeps pushing a big new growth feature. You've got 3 engineers and 12 backlog items. This is constrained resource allocation with moving variables. Manus excels at dynamic scenario modeling. We'll use connectors to pull your linear backlog and then apply RICE prioritization and model multiple scenarios side by side. So when constraints change, your analysis can adapt instantly. So in my prompt here, I've simply told Manus to please go through my linear team Melody Stream and score this entire backlog using the RICE framework. Given these constraints that we only have 3 engineers and our Q4 OKR is to improve user retention. Manus immediately starts using the linear connector to directly pull our entire backlog. It then creates its own Python script to rank the backlog with a RICE scoring system. When it's complete, it analyzes all the backlog items and provides us a quick recap here, as well as a detailed analysis. You'll see that it gives top priorities with this card having the highest RICE score, affecting 15,000 users daily. It then gives its methodology, and it gives the complete backlog rankings with the RICE scores and even its reason why. I then said, please show me the revised roadmap if we deprioritize the retention OKR and instead prioritize new user growth, like my CEO asked for, and then add 2 more engineers to the team. With this new information, Manus will recalculate the new RICE scores with a new Python script. We can now see that the top 3 priorities have changed, and we can see that the social band profile, which my CEO loves, has gone up in RICE score substantially. If we then keep going down, we can see that it's generated a new markdown document with the new RICE scores and information about them included. Then I decided I wanted it as a microsite and also as a slide deck to present to my CEO. So Manus will go through and turn all of that information into a microsite like I asked for. And it's also gone and created the PowerPoint, which I can then present to my CEO. It includes beautiful visuals and gives a summary of the overall RICE scoring of each item, and even specifically calls out the huge RICE score difference of the social band profile once we changed the OKR. So now you can stop creating static documents and start building dynamic models. When constraints change, like timeline, budget, or team size, you can recalculate everything instantly instead of rebuilding from scratch. Roadmaps, hiring plans, resource allocation, or quarter planning. Anytime you're working with interdependent variables that leadership wants you to play with, you can build it as a model, not a static document. Then, when they ask, what if, you can easily show trade-offs in real time instead of defending assumptions.